Evening quizzers. Hi, it's Vincent here. It's our party quiz on YouTube and Facebook Live. So you're very welcome to our party quiz night. A bit quizzy, but a bit funny, entertainmenty. Yeah, that's what Saturday evenings or Saturday afternoons, depending on where you are. That's what it's all about. So, before we get started on the quiz, aside of saying hi, everybody, just a couple of things. Unfortunately, that whole YouTube thing hasn't worked out for me today, and if I'm not 100% happy, particularly where there's a prize, I'm just going to skip it tonight. But next weekend, we'll be back all guns blazing with prizes and YouTube feed and everything that I want to happen. So tonight it's kind of where we were, and where we were was good. So party quiz time. Party quiz. So what have I got in store for you this evening? I'm happy with this. We've got 3 bands from the artists. We've got 3 stage names. We've got 3 All Things West. We've got 3 Independence Day questions. Happy Independence Day to all our US listeners, viewers. We've got a full round of pictures. We've got some logos, some iconic sporting moments, some iconic movie images. Then we'll do 3 connections. Always have to do connections. Then we'll have 3 Netflix questions, 3 Waynes. Yeah. You heard me right. And we'll finish with 3 interesting mixed questions, but we'll come on to that. And then we will finish for sure with Name That Tune. Yep, Name That Tune from short intros. So there you go. That's what we've got in store for you this evening. Before I get started, happy birthday, Seamus McLaughlin. Happy birthday. So give me a thumbs up that we're all good and that you can hear me loud and clear. If we win, my dad says he'll give me a tenner here. That's a good deal, Kieran. So little sound check, because it is Saturday evening and we're going to play some tunes courtesy of this thingamajigger. Just let me know you can hear not just me, but this. Hey Joe. Hey Billy. Here comes the sun. Don't know where you are, but let's be positive. Let's be optimistic. The sun is just around the corner. Okay, thank you guys. It's approaching 9 o'clock, and the rules for those of you who are newcomers, you're especially welcome. There's only one rule in Vincent's Kitchen Quiz, and that is no answers on the feed. Other than that, aside of no cheating, but you guys are super smart. You don't need to Google anything. You know everything, almost. And no cheating, no answers on the feed. Other than that, gather your teams near and far and pens, papers at the ready. It's 9 o'clock BST. 4 o'clock if you're in New York. And a bit earlier, Isabel, if you're in San Diego. So you're very welcome. Okay, shall we get started? And enough of me talking nonsense. So here we go. First 3. Round 1. Every answer correct, of course, is worth 1 point. I give you 3 artists and a time band, and you give me the band. Okay, good luck. Enjoy. Robbie Williams, 89 through 95, the band. Robbie Williams, 89 until 95, the band is your question number one. Hello, Heather. Hello, Maria. Hello, Isabel. Hi, William. Artist number two, the band. Pharrell Williams, your year, 2013. The band. Pharrell Williams, 2013. The band. Evening, Desi. Evening, Martin. And generally, my third question in my threes is the trickier of the three. Neil Young, 66 to 68, the band. Neil Young, 66 to 68, the band. So that was your three bands from the artist. Robbie Williams, 89 through 95. Pharrell Williams, 2013. Neil Young, 1966 to 1968, the band. Your second set of 3, 4, 5 and 6 stage names. So I give you their birth name. You figure out the stage name. 4, 5 and 6. Curtis James Jackson III. Curtis James Jackson III. Stage name, please. Number 4. Hello, Joe. Hello, Brian. Hello, Kate. Alison, Adele. Hello, Donal. Curtis James Jackson III. Stage name. Birth name number 2. Robert Allen Zimmerman. Robert Allen Zimmerman. Stage name. That's your number 5. I like this one. Birth name, forgive my pronunciation in advance. Krishna Bandit Banji. Krishna Bandit Banji. Your clue is, because you need a bit of a hand here, a 1980s Oscar winner. Stage name, please, for birth name Krishna Bandit Banji. Oscar winner from the 80s. Who on earth is Krishna Bandit Banji? Oscar winner. And because it's July the 4th, we have a distinctly North American US feel about tonight's quiz. So you got Curtis James Jackson III, Robert Allen Zimmerman, Krishna Bandit Banji, Oscar winner from the 80s. All Things West. All Things West are 7, 8 and 9. All Things West. All Things West number 1, or question 7. Who's missing from this original lineup? I give you, scribble these down. Shane Fillon, Mark Feehily, Cian Egan, Nicky Byrne. Who's missing? All Things West. Shane Fillon, Mark Feehily, Cian Egan and Nicky Byrne. But who's missing from All Things West? Question 1. Isabel, July the 4th in San Diego, and you're having a Guinness from the bottle at lunchtime. Cheers. Happy July the 4th, Isabel. So that's your West question number 1. All Things West number 2. What exclamation of excitement, so when I do my quizzes, you get all excited. What exclamation of excitement comes from a prominent leader of the Apache tribe? All Things West. The exclamation of excitement that comes from a prominent, famous leader of the Apache tribe? All Things West, number 2. Apache tribe, excitement. All Things West, 3. Which West released his debut album in 2004, College Dropout? Which West released his debut album in 2004, College Dropout? Okay, so far? Coping? Pace okay? And your final 3. All Things Independence Day, July the 4th. The Declaration of Independence was signed in which city, July 4, 1776? The Declaration of Independence was signed in which city, July 4, 1776? Thank you, Joe. Rachel, say hi to the McCunes in Kells. Hello, the McCunes in Kells. First time playing. Hopefully not your last. Independence Day question number 2, or question 11, if you're keeping up with me. The highest grossing movie of 1996. Who played President Thomas J. Whitmore in, had to be, Independence Day? It was the highest grossing movie of 96, Independence Day, but who played President Thomas J. Whitmore? Independence Day. Who played the president? Okie dokie. We're doing good here. We're doing good. And after this, we'll do round 2, which is some pictures, then we'll do more 3s, and then we'll finish with almost fastest finger intros. What's not to like? Okay, your final question, round 1. Which British online publisher of news, established in 1986, it began as a broadsheet, changed to a tabloid in 2003, and the last printed edition was published in 2016. Name this British online publisher of news. Established originally in 1986, it began as a broadsheet, changed to a tabloid, and the last printed edition of this paper was published in 16. Is your Independence Day number 3. Okay, give you a few moments, then we'll do a quick recap on round 1. Thanks to Bath Shack for last night, Sam, etc. We're sorting out our prizes, and next weekend we'll be cooking on YouTube, Facebook, the whole shit and caboodle. Robbie Williams, 89.95, the band. Pharrell Williams, 2013, the band. Neil Young, 66.68, the band. Curtis James Jackson III, stage name. Robert Allen Zimmerman, stage name. Krishna Bandit Banji, 80s Oscar winner, stage name. Who's missing from Shane Fillon, Mark Faley, Cian Egan, Nicky Byrne, All Things West? The exclamation of excitement that comes from a famous Apache leader. And which West released his debut album in 2004, College Dropout? The Declaration of Independence, All Things American Independence, was signed in which city, July 4, 1776? The highest grossing movie in 96 was Independence Day, but who played President Thomas J. Whitmore? And your final Independence Day, I was looking for the British online publisher that was last published in 2016. So there you go. Are we good? Have we got off to, You happy? Got off to a good start? A long way to go, but it's get out of the blocks quick is important. And at the end of each round, tell me who you are, how well you've done, how many points you've got, and where you're from. Your answers to round one. Robbie Williams, 89.95. Take That. Well, that was the name of the band also. Pharrell Williams, Daft Punk. Neil Young, did you get Buffalo Springfield? Tricky. Curtis James Jackson III, 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Robert Alan Zimmerman, you knew that was Bob Dylan. Krishna Bandit Banji, 80s Oscar winner. Anybody who got Ben Kingsley, well done. Shane Fillan, Mark Feely, Cian Egan, Nicky Byrne. He left shortly after. Did you get Brian McFadden from Westlife? The exclamation of excitement, the Apache leader of course, jumping out of an aeroplane, not he, Geronimo. Which West released College Dropout was, of course, Kanye West. The Declaration of Independence, did you get Philadelphia? The highest grossing movie, Independence Day of 96, Thomas J. Whitmore. You recognised him. Did you drag his name out? Well done if you got Bill Pullman. And your final Independence Day, the newspaper that finished paper-wise 2016, of course, it had to be The Independent. So there you go. Out of 12, did it suit you? Team names, answers on the feed. And after round one, tell you what, we'll do round two. And round two is a few pictures. What have I got in store for you in the old picture front? The old picture front I have got in store for you, if I can find the right page. Here we go. We've got some logos. We kick off with some logos. So, 4 logos, 16 pictures, but I think there's 19 points available in this round. But sure, we'll just go through them nice and easy, one by one. Logo number 1, the brand. Good luck. Logo number 2, the brand. Logo number 3, tricky. You'll recognize it, the brand. Good luck. Number 4. Logo number 4. Identify the brand from this image. Okay, you've got off to a great start in round 1. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sporting images. This first one, I want you to identify the Olympic Games. I'm happy with either the year or the venue from this famous image. The Olympic Games, please, the year, or indeed the city. Up to you. I'm happy with either. Good luck. 2 points for this image. 1 point for each famous athlete. 2 points available. A bit like the Olympics. The World Cup, please. Either the year or the World Cup competition. I'm happy with either. From this. It sure was, Desi. Halcyon Days, sporting icon. Just tell me who this is. Picture 8. 1 point. Likewise, quite simply, picture 9. Who's this? Fandabidosi. We now move into iconic movie images. There are 7 coming right up. Quite simply, from the image, you give me the name of the movie, not the actor or actress, the movie. Number 1, movie. The movie. The movie. The movie. The movie. Connor, picture round's just good. We get on to moving clips. The movie. And just when you were getting all excited This will test you. You'll know the picture, but do you know the movie? That's the point. Okay, quick fly through, one by one. Brand. Brand. There were 4 brands. I wanted to know the Olympic Games this scene. The 2 athletes. The World Cup. The sports person. Sports. The movies. We started here. Identify the movies. Movie 2. Hi Cora from the Thunderboards in Longford, Cork, Dublin. Movie. And your final tester. Excellent. Okay guys, if you want to tidy up that round, there were 16 pictures, but there were 17 points because we had the 2 athletes. Your answers to round 2, your picture round, your brands were as follows: Rolex, Lacoste, Mazda. Did you get Hyundai? Did you get the Ben Johnson, Carl Lewis, Christie? The Seoul Olympics 1988 was what I was after. The 2 athletes, that fantastic rivalry of Sebastian Coe and Steve Ovett. The Hand of God, Maradona, the World Cup of 1986 in Mexico. Jack Nicklaus, the golfer, you knew that. Mike Tyson, you knew that. Meg Ryan, you knew the image. Did you remember it was when Harry met Sally? The dude from the movie The Big Lebowski. Speed. Taxi Driver, The Shining, Grease, and that image that everybody recognises, Marilyn Monroe. But did you get the 7-year itch? Well done if you got the 7-year itch. So there you go. We're rattling through these rightly this evening. So there's your first 2 rounds. How are you getting on? Your aggregate potential at this early stage, at the halfway point, is 29 points. That's how many you possibly could have got. So give me your team name, your aggregate scores so far, and after this we'll move into part 2. 2, we start with a few more threes. We'll have 3 connections that I'll take my time on. If you haven't played this quiz before, connections are where I give you 3 bits of information that are, albeit perhaps tenuously linked, and you figure out what connects. After the 3 connections, we'll have 3 questions on Netflix. We'll have 3 Waynes. And we'll finish with a little surprise right at the end. And then after that, we'll do some musical intros. My favourite night in. Guess the tune. Okay, all good scoring Johnny, good scoring Paddy. Joe, you're all doing well. But sure, it's the taking part that counts. 3 connections. Connection 1. What connects? What connects the first snooker player to win over £1 million in prize money? Thelma and Louise, and a strait between Greenland and Baffin Island. What? The first snooker player to win over £1 million? Thelma and Louise, and a strait between Greenland and Baffin Island? The connection. The thing about connections is you don't need to get all 3. Probably 2. But even if you just know one of them, you'll go, that could be it. So the first snooker player to win over £1 million, Thelma and Louise, and a strait between Greenland and Baffin Island. You see your connection number 2. In advance, I warn you, this will all sound very highfalutin and very complicated, but underneath it all, there's a very simple connection. So just bear with me. What connects an intelligence management centre in the basement of the West Wing? Okay, just park that one, the intelligent management system in the basement of the West Wing. A 1985 British romance movie starring Helena Bonham Carter. 85 British romance movie, Helena Bonham Carter. And Cream. Your connection. An intelligence management centre in the basement of the West Wing, a 1985 British romance movie, Helena Bonham Carter, and Cream. Your simple connection. And here's a connection I cooked fresh about an hour ago. This is a freshly baked connection. I like it a lot. What connects? Billy is caught smuggling hashish. Naughty Billy. What connects Billy and his hashish thing with the first X-rated movie to be nominated for and won an Academy Award? And a Gladys Knight and the Pips hit? Your connection. Billy is caught smuggling hashish. The first X-rated movie, good fact, to be nominated for and won an Academy Award. And a Gladys Knight and the Pips hit? Your connection number 3. Don't worry, you'll get them. Yes, Eugene. Well, that's for you to figure out. I shouldn't have said yes so quickly. So the first snooker player to win over £1,000,000, Thelma and Louise, and a strait between Greenland and Baffin, the Intelligent Management Centre and way down in the West Wing, the 85 British Romance, Helena Bonham Carter, and Cream. Billy is caught smuggling hash, the first X-rated movie to be nominated for and win an Academy Award, and a Gladys Knight and the Pips hit. Okie dokie. After your connections, I'm going to do 3 Netflix questions. 3 questions, all Netflix oriented. Okay, the first one's a bit long-winded, so please excuse the monologue. August 18. Netflix sign a 5-year deal with which American writer of mystery novels and thrillers? This particular author, first movie was Tell No One, and a French-British crime drama you may remember or recognise called Safe. So what I'm after is the 5-year deal. I'm after the American writer of mystery novels that Netflix did an exclusive with. This author was responsible for a movie, Tell No One, and a French-British crime drama called Safe. That's your Netflix question number 1. Netflix question number 2. Which American political drama was released on February 1, 2013, starring Kevin Spacey? Is your Netflix question number 2. The American political drama released in February 1, 2013, starring Kevin Spacey is your Netflix number 2. You all there? You still there? Netflix number 3. Starring the wonderful Bryan Cranston, which show with moderate success in its first 3 seasons saw a significant rise in viewership when it was made available on Netflix? The show, please, starring Bryan Cranston, is your Netflix number 3. Okay, we're doing good. Am I going too fast? Is the pace okay? Shout out to Jason Friars and his new Crocs. Hi Jason and your new Crocs. Next set of 3. Famous Waynes. Famous Wayne number 1. Famous Wayne number 1. A 1992 American comedy movie starring Mike Myers. Mike Myers. Famous Wayne number 1. A 1992 American comedy. Mike Myers is your Famous Wayne number 1. Famous Wayne number 2 is for all you kids, either literally or at heart. Bruce Wayne. You know Bruce Wayne? He's Batman, yeah, you know that. But who was Robin's first incarnation? So, if Bruce Wayne is Batman, Robin? Robin's first incarnation, please. There you go. I'll leave that one with you. Bruce Wayne equals Batman, Robin. Deborah, the latter. Definitely. Yep, definitely the latter. Famous Wayne, number 3. John Wayne. John Wayne. You all remember John Wayne? All Things American, Wild West, Westerns. John Wayne had only one Best Actor award for his performance in what movie? This is tricky. This is maybe not 1,000,000 points, but it's up there. John Wayne's movie, the only time he won Best Actor, the movie. John Wayne. Famous Wayne, number 3. So, Co-Ovet, we're in the home straight, almost. And we'll do a quick recap, or a slow recap, whatever's pace you want recap when we're finished. Your final 3 questions before our music intros and your party quiz on American Independence Day. Now, your last 3. I'm being a little bit, how can I put it, awkward. I won't tell you how many points are available in these next 3 because that would help you along. And I want to make this interesting, challenging, testing. Your homeschooling has been going well since the middle of March, so I think you deserve these questions. That's how much I think you've come on over the last few weeks. Okay, it's a kind of mixed bag of geography questions that will get you all debating, and is my aspiration. Okay, sure, we'll give it a go. I want you to give me, and we'll stick with the US dates for the first one, and we'll finish with Independence Day after this. The US states, please, beginning and ending with the same letter. Identify the US states beginning and ending with the same letter. And I'm not going to tell you how many there are. You have to go figure. US states beginning and ending with the same letter. Good luck. I feel tempted to tell you how many there are, but no, I'll resist. US states beginning and ending with the same letter. Okie doke. I'll give you a couple of minutes. I'll be quiet. I like that sort of question. Not only do you have to get the beginning and end, you have to figure out, I wonder how many there are. That's the whole point. And you don't Google. I know you don't. Okay, so you've kind of figured out the US states beginning and ending with the same letter, and yeah, but whether you got the right or you got them all is the point. Yes, Desi, a complete head melter, because you could have got what you think is all of them, and maybe you haven't. Okay, sticking with that kind of head melter, kind of geography, head melting theme, sure. And then we'll play a few tunes, and then we can forget about all this nonsense. European capitals, that's capital cities, beginning with a vowel. And again, I'll be awkward, I won't tell you how many there are. Give me the European capitals beginning with a vowel. Good luck. It's awkward, but it's good. It's good awkward. European capital cities beginning with a vowel. And your final question before we play some tunes, sticking with the old geography and sticking with the old vowels. I'll finish with the South American countries beginning with a vowel. This time, the countries. South American countries beginning with a vowel. And again, I'm being awkward. I won't tell you how many there are. Don't be cross. Don't worry, Desi. The torture will be over shortly. All right. So we'll do a quick recap, if that's okay, on your final round. We did your three connections. Your first snooker player to win over £1 million, connect it with Thelma and Louise, connect it with this strait between Greenland and Baffin Island. Baffin Island is part of Nunavut. I love that word. Nunavut. An intelligence even management centre in the basement of the West Wing. Connect it with a 1985 British romance movie starring Helena Bonham Carter and Cream. Billy getting caught with Hash, the first X-rated movie to be nominated and also won an Academy Award. A Gladys Knight and the Pips hit. Your connection. Your Netflix. The 5-year deal, August 18. Writer of mystery novels, Who Is He, and thrillers. Clues were Tell No One the movie and British-French crime drama Safe. The American political drama released February 2013 starring Kevin Spacey. Bryan Cranston on Netflix. The Show. Your Waynes. The 92 American comedy Mike Myers. Bruce Wayne equals Batman. Robin's first incarnation. That's a head melter. And John Wayne won Best Actor only once. The movie. The US states beginning and ending with the same letter. The European capitals beginning with a vowel. And the South American countries beginning with a vowel. So there you go. There you go. And after this we can relax, put our feet up. Well, name that tune. Do you put your feet up for Name That Tune? Probably not. Okay, your answers to your penultimate round. Your connections. The first snooker player over $1 million, Thelma and Louise, the strait between Greenland and Baffin and Nunavut. Gina Davis, Steve Davis, the Davis Strait. Davis is your connection. The Intelligence Management Centre in the basement of the West Wing, the 1985 romance starring Helena Bonham Carter and Cream. Special situation, room, a room with a view, white room, room. Well done if you got room. Billy is caught smuggling hash, the first X-rated movie to be nominated and won Best Movie. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Midnight, Midnight Express, Midnight Cowboy, Midnight Train to Georgia. Midnight was your connection. 18 mystery novels, thrillers, 5-year deal. Well done if you got Harold Coben. House of Cards, Kevin Spacey is your Netflix number 2, and Breaking Bad is your Netflix number 3. Mike Myers, the movie, Wayne's World, Robin. Well done. Anybody? Maybe I should give 1,000,000 points for this. Dick Grayson? John Wayne. Best actor, the movie, I think it was 69. Well done if you got True Grit. And then your head melters. The US states beginning and ending with the same letter. Did you get 4 of them? Alabama, Arizona, Alaska, and did you dig out Ohio? I hope you did. European capitals beginning with a vowel. Amsterdam, Andorra la Vella, that was the tricky one, Athens and Oslo. Maybe Edinburgh, if you wrote Edinburgh, yeah, but 4/5, 4 US states, 4/5 European capitals. South American countries beginning with the vowel, sticking with the old A, E, I, O and U. Argentina, Ecuador and Uruguay, 3. So there you go. You'll be exhausted after that. I know I am. Okay, your last round in tonight's party quiz. And I think when I add it all up, there were a total of 61 points available. You missed Amsterdam FFS? Amsterdam FFS. Is that a suburban part of Amsterdam, Des? Okay. Name that tune. So up until now, we've been doing numbers and places, and we're just going to drill it right down. You're going to get a few seconds. How many is a few, you say? Well, 20? Maybe? 20, 30 seconds. Name that tune. So what do I want? The band or the artist, not the song. You okay? So whilst it might be called Name That Tune, it's actually should be called Name That Artist or Artists. Okay, listen, keep posting your scores, your team name and how well you're getting on. Next weekend we'll be back all guns blazing with YouTube and Facebook and prizes all buttoned down. So you're going to get some musical intros. There are team, if we win, my dad says he'll give me a tenner. 48. Excellent. Name that tune. I hope you've had fun, because after this we seamlessly move into, well, it's Saturday evening and we have a late license, as you all know, or most of you know. You're welcome to hang out with me or clear off if you're fed up looking at me, and I don't blame you for that. Stay safe, stay tuned. Hope you're enjoying the crack. Name the artist. 20, 30 seconds. That's about it. We're spanning the decades. I won't say goodbye then. I'll say goodbye now. Thank you. Bless you. Stay safe. Stay tuned. Watch this space. There's a lot happening in Vincent's Kitchen Quiz, and I really am privileged to be your host. Enjoy Name That Tune. Sorry, Name That Artist. Here we go. No answers on the feed. No answers on the feed, guys. No problem, Sam. There's no money at stake. It's all good.
Like the legend of the phoenix.
Intro number 7. Name the artist. Easy, Hilda. Number 8. Name the artist. Artist number 9. Ten. Artist, please. Intro 11. Artist. Tricky. Artist number 12. Quick recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we finish with the tricky one. Artist number 12. So there you go. There you go. Name that tune from your intros. Your answers were, and they're part of the quiz, hence no answers on the feed. Did you get the Eurythmics? Did you get Yellow by Coldplay? Did you get Daft Punk, that old Pharrell's turning up again? Did you get Maroon 5? Did you get James, Stand Up? Did you get Razorlight? Did you get The Jam? Of course you did. Did you get Joy Division? Did you get The New Radicals? Did you remember Procol Harum? Did you get Thin Lizzy? Of course you did. And did you manage to dig out the Average White Band? I hope you did. So listen. There you go. That's all the brain melting questions I'm going to ask you. Well, you were just going to hang out here, play a couple of tunes as we always do. An after party quiz, if you like. We play a few tunes, we just chill out for half an hour or 10 minutes or 15 or whatever before EMI come knocking at my door. Listen, look after yourselves, stay safe, stay tuned, keep in touch. I'll keep in touch with you on all things Vincent's Kitchen Quiz going forward. It's been a privilege, an honour. Keep posting your team names, your scores. You're wonderful. You're the best quiz audience that was ever created. That's what I think. You're class. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the tunes. Hang out if you want, and you'll be hearing from me. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Hannah. Good scoring. Thank you, Declan. Thanks, Alex. I will, Marianne. Say that, Connor.
Hey, I'm
Brilliant.
with you. Let me just get you laid. And if we're thought to
Thanks very much. Good luck in the morning.
we might have checked if the weather was right.
Cheers, Desi.
I don't mind if you wanna drive all day.
Hope you Sam.
Hey, it's raining. I should have brought my
Well done, Terry. Welcome from Stratford upon Avon.
Sometimes I could sell my
You got it, Paddy?
soul just to see.
Excuse me. I'll be back to you in 2 seconds.
Got out of town on a boat from the southern islands, sailing the reef
Well, it is Saturday.
for a following
Cheers,
sea.
gang.
She was making for the trades on the outside, and the downhill run to Papa Ede. Off the wind on this heading line, the Marquesas. You got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way in a noisy bar in Avalon. I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many
You
times
got it, Desi?
I had
We asked about Old Neil Young. Here you go. Buffalo Springfield.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
And for Marianne. You got it, Billy. Well done.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you.
Got a
Everything
couple of testers coming up. We'll just leave them for a moment. Just play some decent
yeah,
music
they
for a
were
while
all
and then
yellow.
we'll play a couple of those testers before.
I wrote
Put
a
it on for you,
song
Marianne.
for you. And all the things you do. And it was called Yellow.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't
Okay,
nothing
Sam.
but tired.
can't start a fire.
Jerry, one for you.
It is the evening of the day.
That mean what?
I sit and watch the children play.
Yes, Desi.
Smiling faces I can see, but not for me.
You got it, Billy. On the buzzer.
I sit and watch as days go by. My riches can buy everything.
It's good listening.
I want to hear the
Okay, we'll do a bit of mop for Desi in a second. Here's your tester. Going back in time. Yes, Patty.
I see that worried look upon your face. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. She's found somebody else to take your place. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. I too have lost my love today.
No, Kitty.
My dreams have flown away.
Well done, Jerry. I knew you'd get
Now
it.
just like you I sit and warm.
It was the Fortunes, Paddy.
These eyes cry every night for you. These arms
Lucy,
long to
I've got everything.
hold you again. The curtains on me, yeah, and I will never be free, no, my baby, no, no. You gave a promise to me, yeah, you broke it.
Is that on YouTube, Desi? Wouldn't surprise me.
These eyes watched
Jimmy.
you bring my world
Guess it. Jimmy,
to an end.
super impressed.
This heart
Yep, we'll do all of the above.
could not accept.
Desi. It was Guess Who song. These Eyes. Guess Who.
Forgot my six-string razor in the sky. Halfway to Memphis,
'cause now you're here with me, bringing on back the good times, taking away
Yes,
the
Lucy.
pain. You're bringing on back. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only
Yes,
light
Mario.
we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. All in the wonderful game that we know is true. You have words with him, and your future's looking dim.
Yes, Lucy.
But these things, your heart can rise above.
I saw Patty crying, but I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. But I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again.
Okay, guys.
I'm on the road again. I ain't got no woman just to call my special friend.
We'll sign off.
First time I
So
traveled
thank you
out in the
very
rain and
much.
snow.
Thank you very much
Rain and
for tuning in.
You
And
know the
I'll
first
see you
time I
next week. We'll
traveled
see you next week.
out
Okay?
in the rain and
Bless you
snow.
all. Leave you to
Rain and
rest.
snow.
Take care. God
I
bless.
didn't
Bye-bye.
have